What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Leeds United Career Mode and start of Season 2. We're in the Premier League. You can see the table there. Barclays Premier League, 6th place. I'll take that right now. I'll take that 6th place right now. But yeah, this episode is just going to be about transfers, really. Getting through the pre-season and transfers. Trying to make some moves, trying to ship some players out, trying to get contracts wrapped up, shit like that. And yeah, let's have a look at our objectives for this season. So as you can see there, our budget is £15 million, which isn't bad, but I'm going to ask for more. And we also have like a friendly competition, so we can get up to another 3 million more. So we could be looking over 20 million to spend, which is very, very tasty. And our league objective is simple: avoid relegation. And I think we can do that. I mean, we had a lot of Premier League teams in the Cups last year, and we did kind of well. So with a bit of strengthening in this transfer window, I think we should be okay. Give me 10 million. I want 10 mil. Finish mid-table. I think finishing mid-table with hopefully some decent signings. Like, what counts as mid-table? About 13th to 8th, 7th? Something like around that? I think we can finish 13th, 14th, 12th, around there. Easy. Give me 10 million, board. Here's a little shortlist of players that I'm really interested in. Obviously, my priority is a new goalkeeper. Jack Butland, English, 10 million, maybe a bit too much. But if we can get him for around, I don't know, maybe around 6 million or something like that, that would be great. Asmir Begovic is another one. Obviously, Thibaut Courtois, he's their #1 goalkeeper. This guy's just chilling on the bench. I don't know how he's worth 12.5 million when he's basically doing nothing, but it's something to look at. I'm interested in bringing Mathieu De Chilio, who can play left back and right back, so he can cover anything. And he should have really good potential. He's only 23 years old. He's a decent player in real life. Yeah, I'm really interested in getting him in. Obviously, Sol Bamba, we're going to probably look to sell him. And either Micah Richards or Christian Zapata would be ideal for a replacement. They're similar. They've got a little bit of speed about them. And they've both got decent strength. So one of these two would be perfect. Also, massive fan of Leroy Fer. I think we need to strengthen a little bit more in midfield so we have just enough quality in there to do some work. Because we really, you know, Chalobah ain't at that level yet to really play in the Premier League, I don't think. We only have Lewis Cook and Dele Alli. So looking at someone like Leroy Fer, that would be a good signing for us. Jonathan de Guzman, I mean, he was excellent at Swansea. I don't know why they didn't really try to sign him on a permanent basis. But he would be nice in there to rotate with Moat. I really like de Guzman. I think he's an underrated player. And yeah, we'll be looking at him. And I'm also interested in any of these four, really. Maro Icardi may be a little too much. I mean, 10 million. They're probably going to want at least 15 for him, which is probably a bit out of our price range this season. But eventually, I'd love to bring in Maro Icardi. Michy Batshuayi is a lot of potential in real life. A lot of teams want him. And he has pace. He has composure. It would be a nice player to have in there. And Scott Sinclair, you know, he can play on either wing. He can play up front. He's got pace. He can dribble. Decent penalty taker. We know that from his Swansea days. And should never have went Man City. Should never have went Man City. His career stalled so much when he went Man City. He was a decent player at Swansea. And I like trying to keep an English base in there. And Scott Sinclair, if we can get him for on the cheap, I'll definitely be looking at him. We're also going to scout another future star. Obviously, we have Jan Choplin from last season. Now we're going to get another gem, hopefully. And we're going to see how it goes. As I said on the finale episode of the last season, Sol Bamba, he's on the decline. A lot of his stats are going down really, really quickly. And at the age of 31, we've kind of got to get what we can for him. So I'm going to add him to the... And he's only got 12 months left too. So if we can get something for him, that would be ideal at this point. Ross Turnbull did not play one game. Again, he's unhappy as well. He only has 12 months left. Let's get what we can for him too. Just having a little look at the teams that went down. And you can see there, Bournemouth went down. Who else went down? Leicester City went down. And Norwich went down. So that could be a little... We can scout them teams up and see if they have any decent players. We could just pinch off them on the cheap, you know. Let's do what they do in real life. Let's pinch some players. Looking at the players that went down, Tyrone Mings. I mean, he's only gone this season from Ipswich to Bournemouth. But he did get injured. I don't think he kicked a ball for Bournemouth, actually. I don't know if he did play a game. But yeah, he did his knee, I think. And he's out for that whole season. And 6'5", can play left back and centre back. That would be a nice signing. So I'm going to scout him. Have a little look because that's an interesting one. Riyad Mahrez is still at Leicester. So we'll scout him as well. and see how much he's worth, because Riyad Mahrez, I mean, that would be a decent signing, you know. He's a fucking decent player in real life, and I've got a feeling on this game he won't be worth a mad amount. I think he might be worth around the 5 million mark, and that's affordable for us, so we'll be looking at that one. And looking at Norwich's team, Nathan Redmond, very, very good player in real life. He's only got 12 months left on his contract, so we're going to try to, I think we could try to get him. Him or Sinclair would be decent, but obviously, Nathan Redmond being younger, he has the potential to be a lot better than Sinclair's current level. Sinclair won't get too much better, so I think Nathan Redmond might be a shout. Right, here we go. We have been invited to pre-season tournament, which gives us more funds to spend. As you can see here, none of the teams in it look that great. So I'm always going to go for the most difficult one, because we can get almost 4 million for this one on the left here, the European International Cup. And who's the best team in that? I don't know. It could be us. You know, it could be us. What's that? Bologna, Metz. Yeah, we could be the best team there. So I'll be simulating them games, but hopefully we get some money out of it, you know. And look at that. We did get... They're going to give us an extra 7.3 million. I didn't expect to get that much. I put 10 million because I thought they'd give us around 4 million of it. 7.3? Accept that damn offer. Thank you, board. Would Chelino do that in real life? I don't know about that. That's right. They want 9 million for Leroy Fer, which is a bit much. And Mathieu Deschilio, 10 million. 10 mil is a little too much. We'll start the bidding off at 5. And at 5 million... Yeah, we'll start the bidding at 5 and we'll see where they go from there. See, offers like this make me sick. 19-year-old wonder kid, and you're offering me this measly old 5.5 mil. Reject all offers. He's going nowhere. Get the fuck out of here, man. With your shit little stingy offers. We have had an offer for Silvestri, but we don't have a goalkeeper. He's going to be our backup goalkeeper. I'm not going to sell Silvestri. He did keep a lot of clean sheets last season, so I'm not going to just flog him like that. And especially for saying as measly as 2.4 million. Not a chance. Hey, QPR only wants 6.5 million for Steven Corker. And at 24 years old, he's a big boy. I've seen him play a couple of times in real life, and he's a fucking unit. He's one of them guys, you look on TV and you're like, yeah, he's big. When you're sitting in the first row and you see this guy, he's fucking massive. And he's fast as well. So, that would be ideal replacement for Bamba, really. And for 6.5, we could probably push that down. We'll try 3.5 million and see what they say. Only 2.8 million for Zapata. I mean, that is interesting. He is 29 years old. 2.8 million, it says. Yeah, 2.8 million. That's not bad for a 75 overall centre-back. He might be 29. But that's interesting. We might be able to push that right down. Okay, so Southampton have bid 4.8 for Steven Corker. And we're going to have to go straight in with 4.8 as well. Because I want Corker. Corker is a decent player, man. And 4.8, they've definitely accepted it. So we should get accepted too. And we should have... Yeah, we should be able to get Corker in. Corker will be a great start to the transfer window. Our initial bid for Mathieu Deschilio did get rejected. They're saying he's too valuable. We've upped the bid again by another 2 million. 7 million. Come on, AC Milan. You're a shambles of a team at the moment. Just give us your boy. Give us Deschilio. And yeah, here we go. First game, we're going to sim it. It comes up against Bologna. First game of the European International Cup. And it's come up against Bologna. And look at that. 4-0. Inaki double. Wooden cook. Lovely jubbly. We have had the offer for Steven Corker accepted. Now, he wants 45. We're going to have to just give him what he wants at this point, because he is in talks with Southampton as well. If we put Crucial, because he's going to be our starting centre-back. Crucial, 4 years, 45k a week. I think that's more than fair. And that fucking little weasel has joined Southampton. Oh, fuck you, Corker, you know what I mean? But we do have good news. Mathieu Deschilio, 7 million, accepted. Let's get him in. Let's get Deschilio in quick before anyone tries to come in and rob him. Come on, Deschilio, that would be a great signing. Okay, second game of the European International Cup comes up against Metz. And hopefully we can get another win here. They scraped their last one 2-1 against a team I've never heard of in my life. And there you go, we scrape it against them. Lovely jubbly, we'll take the 3-2. We do have an offer accepted for William Remy. Now, I can't say that I've actually watched this guy play. But his stats look pretty good. And the fact he's only 25, he can play defensive midfield too. 3.7 million. I mean, I think he'd be a nice signing. So I'm going to go on and just... I'll offer him a contract so it's ready. If we want to accept it, we can. But we'll have that one waiting in the wings. Tyrone Mings, they only want 4.5 million for him. And that's not bad, you know. Tyrone Mings, if you look at his stats, Physical, obviously, he's a fucking unit, so all the physical stats is going to be perfect. And when you look at there, he's young still. He's only 23 years old. The stuff that matters, his tackling and stuff, look like they could be in the greens, in the 70s, so it wouldn't be too bad. Although it says he can't play centre-back here, which I'm pretty sure he could play left-back and centre-back when he used to play for Ipswich. But, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, third game of the European International Cup comes up against Mechelen. Never heard of them. But let's teach them a lesson, boys. Come on, Iheanacho. I want a goal. Damari, I want a goal. There you go, 2-0. Lovely. Easy, easy. Contract accepted for William Remy. And you know what? We ain't going to get Corker. Corker's obviously gone. We do need another centre-back at 25 years old. Welcome to the club, Remy. Welcome to the club, son. So as you can see, William Remy, he is our first official signing of our Premier League season. Our first Premier League season. And look at his stats. For a centre-back, he can run, he can jump, and he's strong. His heading and tackling isn't bad. Neither is his marking. Now that is not bad. For a 25-year-old centre-back who will get better, that's a good start to the window. That's a very good start to the window. Machi Deshilia wants a bigger role. He wants a bigger role. So crucial. Okay, you're a crucial player. Please don't be a fucking Anaki type situation where we got to offer you 65 grand. Just accept it. Okay, I believe this is the semi-final of the International Cup, and we're coming up against FC Rostov. They sound Russian to me. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Get us some more money. Get the win. Yeah, Iheanacho's carried on his form from last season, and we see out a 2-1 win. That added another 1 million to our budget, so that's excellent. We're going to get, I think, another 2 million after the next game, so that's excellent as well. So we're going to have more money to spend. Deshilia, what did I say? Don't be an Anaki Williams type situation. He don't want to relocate, aka I want more money. So you know what? I think we're just going to have to give it to him because the fact that he's only 23 and he can play in 2 positions is so valuable. We'll just offer him 60 and crucial, and hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so the scout has come back and he's fully scouted Nathan Redmond. He's only worth 4.1 million. And look at the pace on the guy and the dribbling. It's not bad. He's very, very similar to the players we already have. But of course, players like Bortaka, I don't think Bortaka is going to kite at this level. So, you know, Nathan Redmond, I think it's a shout. I think we're going to bid for him. He's only got 12 months left on his contract as well. So look, the position they're in, you know, he's yet to say, look, that we can get him from the cheap. They're saying 2.1 might be enough. So we'll give them the 2.1 and hopefully that would be a great sign. Another great signing. Okay, in the final, we've got to the final again. I'm sure we got to the final last year. We're in the final again. It's against Cagliari. I think that's how you say it. Cagliari. I'm not Italian. I apologise. Simulate. Come on, Kalechi. Come on, Gray. Come on, Moat. Come on, Ninaki. Come on, boys. And there you go. We win. Excellent. And there you go, that win gives us another 1.8 million, which is going to come in handy. It's going to be excellent for us. Shilio has come back again, and he wants more. Alright, we give you another 5k, crucial. Bruv, just accept it, please. I'm sick of these money grabbers. I've gone in for Leroy first, 7 million. It's been accepted. I want Leroy. I love Leroy. I think he's so decent in real life. Leroy's going to come in. It'll be important to us. We can drop... Who will we drop? I want Lewis Cook and Dele to play. But because we have Moat in front as well, they can all rotate. Dele can play just off the striker. So can Leroy Fer. So we can, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rotation going on. There's going to be a hell of a lot of rotation going on. We're going to give him the important, crucial first team. And hopefully he accepts it. Because that would be a great signing. For 7 million, be a bargain. We tried to get Casper back. And he don't think the fans will ever accept him. So we ain't going to get Casper. Why didn't you say that at the fucking start, Casper? And Deshilia, you greedy little cunt. I don't use that word a lot. But what a greedy little bastard. He don't want to... It's just money grabbing. It's just... Oh, no. I'm trying to give up on him. We just have to give up on him. We can't get a goalkeeper, which is worrying me at the moment. It's fucking worrying me. First bit of good news. Leroy Fer accepts his contract. Get to the club, son. Leroy, welcome to Ellen Road. Our scout has returned with a player called David Ibanez, or Ibanez. I believe that's how you pronounce Z's in Spanish. A double F. Ibanez. And he's a centre midfielder, left-footed, an attacking centre midfielder. Looks like he has a bit of quality about him. So we'll sign him up, and we'll see how it goes for him. We give him the 3-year contract, and hopefully he'll accept that, and we'll see what his stats are like. In light of what happened with the Kasper Schmeichel deal, we have an offer accepted for Tim Krul, and he does want 70k a week, which is a lot, but I think it's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to just give him what he wants. He's going to be first team player, and hopefully this goes through, because literally our first game of the season is against Newcastle in about 5 days, so we need this to go through quick. Our youngster has accepted the contract, but as you see there, so has Tim Krul, and that is a big sign. It leaves us with no wage budget left and 5 million, but we literally played Newcastle in 2 days, so that has gone through at a perfect time. Tim Krul, welcome to the club, son. First game will be at home at Ellen Road. There's Premier League action back at Ellen Road, and it comes up against Newcastle. I haven't seen their team yet. I don't know if they've made any signings, but we know that they've definitely lost one player. As you can see, we have strengthened our team quite well here. I have dropped Dele Alli to the bench because Lewis Cook is a Leeds boy. This is a series about Leeds, right? So I want to try to keep the Leeds boys with potential in there. And Cook is excellent, you know. Leroy Fer is similar to Dele Alli. They're both powerful players. But as you can see, Leroy Fer, his stats, he's already gone up by 1 already this season. I don't know how, but he's already gone up. So has Remy. And yeah, the team's looking solid. Obviously, our wing-backs, they look a bit weak. We have £5 million to further strengthen this team. And we still have a few players that we can sell. I mean, when you look down here, Irwin, Wooten and Belushi, I doubt they get a kick of the ball. Botaka, as much as I liked him last season, we might trade him for someone else. Maybe like a Redmond type. If we could include him in a deal for a player like Redmond, that would further strengthen our team even more. But I think at the moment, we're looking decent. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the first episode. I'll see you on the next one when we kick off the Premier League season. We're kicking off the season. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'm excited, man.